G'day guys, SirPrawnAlot here with another video. Today we have another shrimp unboxing and we're going to be adding them into the tank that's here. I've been waiting for these for quite some time and I've cycled the tank through, so I'm pretty ready to get going again and hopefully I'll have some more success than last time. These are just Blue Dream shrimp. They're not the highest grade, but they're pretty nice looking. I'm a fan of them. I've got about 14 in here. Some are a bit older, some are a bit younger. So I guess we'll find out how they go once I add them in. So I'm just going to acclimate them with the drip and then I will pop them in and you get to see all of that. So here they are in the tub that I used to acclimate them. It's a pretty big tub compared to what I used to use. That's like, I don't know, maybe 10% of the tub. So you can fill it up pretty far. So you just use the tank water here. I'll set up the drip acclimation in just a second. But it is important to cycle your tank for a while as well, so it builds up on bacteria, which I have been doing. The first time I tried keeping Blue Dreams was in this tank over here, and I didn't have much success because I did like a water change the day before, like a 100% water change the day before, and killed off most of the bacteria, I think. So I'll set up the drip for these guys. There's about 14 in here, so it should be enough to start a small colony off. They look pretty stunning, very active. So this is the little drip that I set up. I haven't started it yet, but as you can see it's just a piece of airline tubing that has a like a check valve, not a check valve, but I guess a controller for the air pump, so you can control how much air goes through, and it works the same for water. You just tighten it and it does less. I actually set that up for this tank here. As the other video, the last video I did with this tank, the big sponge had less bubbles, so I just popped one of these on and now they're about even. So I'll start up the drip and get them acclimating properly. So I started up the drip and it's going pretty well. There's a couple drips coming off it because it's not made to be watertight, I don't think. So I'm not sure why it's dripping, but yeah, it should be fine. I think that's about as fast as it should go. I might tighten it a bit more if it's dripping out the other end. But you do this until this, bucket's full, or whatever container you're using is pretty much full. You want to get them, feeling like it's their home, and it is important to acclimate. They don't do well with change, whether it be temperature or different water. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So you probably have to leave this for maybe, I don't know, a couple hours or an hour while it drips through. But it's definitely worth the wait. I'll probably add this moss into the tank as well, like I did last time. I bought the shrimp from the same guy, and this moss here is the moss that I grew from the small amount that I got in the bag. So I'll let that acclimate and I'll catch you when I'm adding them in. I just wanted to show the moss that I got from that bag last time I got the shrimp. There's some of it there on this in the big fish tank, but there's also some growing over here, and it's been growing awesomely. So if you need moss and you can't find where to buy it, you know, just hope that your shrimp supplier puts it in the bag with the shrimp. There's also some really cool algae growing on here, which I thought I'd show off on the wood. And there are definitely shrimp in here, as you can see. I had a look the other night and this whole wall here was just covered in shrimp. I've been trying to catch the 2 blue dreams that are in here, but they're very skittish compared to the cherries. But I'm pretty happy with this tank. I do think I'm going to try build like a wall of lava rock. I was thinking of using that wire mesh to put it like up against a wall, so maybe, you know, like this far of just like lava rock. And if it's a big wall of lava rock, then all the shrimp can hide in there and sort of live in there and breed, and the babies can live in there. It seems to work pretty well. My Java moss is going pretty well, starting to grow everywhere. The frog bit up the top, that's doing alright. It's doing very well in this tank over there. Not so good in the better fish tank, just because there's not much flow. I decided to turn the flow right down. Little Simba's doing quite well. He's porked up a bit. I need to clean his tank though, I overfeed him. And these guys are going very well. So as you can see, the water's filled up a fair bit now. It's definitely more than 4 times, which is what you're aiming for. It's probably about 6 times more than it was. So yeah, I'm ready to add them in. So I'll try and get the shot of them swimming in. I'm just gonna set up the camera and hope for the best. They're doing pretty well, no issues so far, so that's always good. They've just been eating and stuff while they wait. So I'll just set myself up and then I'll get them into the tank. So I managed to delete the most important footage from this video, which was adding the shrimp to the tank. I was trying to delete one that I messed up, one of the clips, and somehow I managed to delete the wrong one. So they are in here, I added them in. A couple got stuck to the bucket and I just shook them out and that was about it. So I'll get on with the video. Sorry about the lack of shrimp adding. I hope you still enjoy. They seem to be pretty happy at the moment, all eating and stuff. Nothing too bad happening yet. It's only been a couple minutes though, so if something does go wrong it will probably be a little later down the track, but I'm pretty confident they'll be okay in here. They do look stunning on the white and the brown and stuff in this tank. They're really cool. Pretty happy with the setup and how things have gone. I think I just have to wait and see if they have babies and I can get some more of these guys going. I don't know if this guy's stuck or something, but he's just chilling right in the mesh there. I think he'll be fine, he can squeeze out. Thought that was quite interesting to see. There's a little one on the moss there, and a bunch on the wood. That wood was in the fish tank, and I took it out and I thought this tank needed a bit of wood. So it's probably covered in heaps of biological food. Lots of bacteria. There's a really big one at the back there, that big blue one on the mesh at the back. Looks really nice. Hope to breed more like that. Oh, he's squeezing in and out. I don't think the very big ones can get through here, but they can just go over the top of the mesh if they need. Be interesting to see if many hang out on this side of it with the filter, or if they're just gonna mosey around this area. I will be doing a video on how to take care of these and how, like, what parameters you need, but I thought I'd leave that for another day and just enjoy these guys. And also, if, you know, it goes wrong, then I can't really be saying anything about how to keep them. I've got to prove that I can keep them to teach. But I think they will do very well. Haven't even put food in the dish and they're already in there. He's eating some food that I had in there. I put that in there yesterday so it would get a bit yucky. It's just like a algae wafer or something. But I know that my shrimp like to eat them after they've, you know, settled for a while. They're definitely enjoying themselves, which is good. There's going to be shrimp everywhere soon, I hope. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching another shrimp unboxing and another adding to the aquarium. These ones are the blue velvet dream, I think, shrimp. The name gets mixed around a fair bit from what I've seen, but I'll just call them blue dreams. I hope you learnt something today about maybe the acclimation, how to do that right. Or yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any tips for this tank, let me know in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe for more. Cheers for watching.